Some years ago, I was given the opportunity to be part of a project relating to stress in social work, and I was very pleased to be able to take up the offer of that involvement. And for the next few years, I was heavily involved in studying and researching stress. And what I found from that is that, for one thing, it is very prevalent, it's very common. And for another, I learned just how damaging it can be, how much harm it can do, not just to individuals and their families, but to teams and organizations as a whole. So, stress is a significant problem in modern society. Unfortunately, stress is one of those issues that is surrounded by a number of myths and misunderstandings. For example, you'll often hear people say things like stress is good for you. Well, that all depends on what you mean by stress. It's important to distinguish between pressure and stress because pressure can be good for you as long as it's at a manageable level. But once that pressure gets to the point where it is causing you harm, where it is too much to cope with, where you're not getting enough support, it's actually becoming a problem in your life, then that's what we're talking about when we talk about stress. Now, the reason I've put together this practice manual on stress is I'm conscious that a lot of people need help in understanding the issues involved. A lot of people need help in terms of tackling the issues involved. And that's why I'm calling it a practice manual rather than simply a book. It isn't just a source of information. It includes lots of exercises, tips, key points, and so on to help to not only understand the key issues involved, but also to provide a foundation for tackling those issues. So there's a lot of practical guidance involved in this. So that's it in a nutshell. The Managing Stress Practice Manual has been developed as a practical resource. It's rooted in solid knowledge and understanding, but it's not a book about that knowledge and understanding. It's a manual for tackling the issues involved, tackling the very serious and damaging problems involved. Thank you.